And this is why I love 50 Cent. If you guys don't follow 50 Cent on IG, like, what are you doing? It's time. He is so funny. I don't know if you guys just saw his latest post.
Trust nobody. In Hollywood, specifically, when you get there, a lot of people don't know how to say no. That's the difference between New York City and California.
When Diddy speaks, it's hard to ignore, though not always for the reasons he might hope. Once celebrated for his lavish lifestyle and monumental influence on the entertainment world, he now finds himself at the center of one of Hollywood's most explosive scandals in decades. The public has been kept on edge as the once prominent rumors against him have evolved into a full-blown legal nightmare.
As far as, is he going to turn people in? Is he going to cooperate? If the federal government wants to cooperate and they're going to cut his time, because right now he's looking at 15 to life. With all the charges he had to, he won't get out till 70 years old. He about 70. That's when they start talking about letting him come to a halfway house.
But it's not just the allegations that are making headlines. It's 50 Cent who's adding fuel to the fire. After years of rivalry, the rapper and business mogul is finally capitalizing on Diddy's downfall, taking every opportunity to turn up the heat on his longtime nemesis.
I'm not surprised with the decision. I'm surprised that Judge Subramanian entertained it. He held a 2-hour hearing, which we were covering live, and he issued a 5-page written order. Most other judges, including the 2 previous judges, to consider this issue, summarily denied the bail motion. I think a lot of it stems from Judge Subramanian being a newer judge. This is a Biden appointee. He has a civil background.
The latest bombshell? Diddy's high-powered legal team, once regarded as one of the most formidable in the business, has just faced a stunning blow. A major law firm recently severed ties with him, refusing to represent him at a time when he needed their expertise the most. Why would such a trusted legal force abandon their client? Was it the sheer weight of the accusations? Or is there something more sinister behind the decision? Many are speculating it's a calculated move to distance themselves from a man whose reputation is rapidly unraveling. As new cases and mounting evidence pile up against him, Diddy's situation grows more precarious by the day.
I think a lot of people thought that he was just joking. It turns out he's not. So this is actually a real project that's being made under his G-Unit movie and TV.
The timing couldn't be worse, and the public's curiosity is only deepening. Could this be the beginning of the end for the legendary bad boy of hip-hop? And while many are shocked, there's one person who's not. 50 Cent. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson has been circling the drama like a shark, sensing an opportunity to strike as Diddy's empire starts to crumble. 50 Cent is no stranger to public feuds, but his battle with Diddy is far more than just another celebrity spat. It's personal. For years, 50 Cent has relentlessly taken jabs at Diddy, painting him as a deceptive figure hiding behind a facade of glitz and glamour. But now, 50 is taking his resentment to an entirely new level, with the release of his explosive Netflix documentary, Diddy Do It. With this documentary, 50 Cent isn't just stirring the pot. He's taking full control of the narrative. As he's made clear, he wants to drive the conversation, not just sit back and listen. The documentary, which dives deep into Diddy's alleged wrongdoings, has already set the entertainment world ablaze. As 50 Cent put it, this is a story with tremendous human significance, spanning decades that will go far beyond the headlines. And let's not forget the title, Diddy Do It, a sharp and pointed wordplay that leaves no room for doubt about where 50 stands. But what really has everyone talking is the timing. With Diddy's legal troubles making headlines, it's hard to view this documentary release as anything other than a calculated move. 50 Cent isn't just creating buzz.
We once worked together a long time ago. They're not friends now. They don't like each other. And yeah, 50 has taken every shot, especially when Diddy has been down. Diddy really, is not in a position right now to fire back at 50 Cent. So yeah, he's taken a lot of abuse, and I don't know that anyone feels sorry for Diddy right now, to be honest.
No, I don't think it's certainly not going to end anytime soon.
He's strategically dismantling the system. But the real question on everyone's mind is, what exactly does 50 Cent know? His cryptic social media posts and less than subtle jabs at Diddy have only fueled the fire. One viral tweet made fun of the allegedly stolen items from Diddy's holdings, and in another, he mockingly referenced having no intention of letting the public forget these charges anytime soon, all while making ambiguous comments about his own identity. One thing, though, 50's sly remarks didn't stop there. In a bold statement, he declared that he's in excellent company, despite not having thousands of bottles of lubricant lying around his house, which only added to the growing curiosity. Meanwhile, former Bad Boy artist Mark Curry has dropped bombshells about Diddy's private behavior at parties, intensifying the heat surrounding the music mogul. With the promise that all proceeds from the film would benefit survivors, 50 Cent is exposing a man accused of allegedly abusing his power for sinister purposes. "You think you know half of the story, but you don't," he teased, sparking a frenzy in the comments section. The internet exploded with mixed reactions, some applauding him for revealing the truth, while others questioned his true motives. Is 50 Cent truly seeking justice, or is this just another chapter in his ongoing feud with Diddy? One thing's for sure, 50 Cent is not just a passive observer in this drama. He's front and center, using his platform to shine a light on charges that might otherwise have gone unnoticed. But it's not just Diddy who's in the crosshairs. 50 Cent has also set his sights on Jay-Z, embroiling him in the drama after a lawsuit accused him of participating in unspeakable acts with Diddy. Jay-Z himself responded, "They decided we're all going to a movie premiere after saying I did something horrible." In a now-deleted post, 50 Cent even took a shot at Jay-Z's recent public appearance with his family, turning the focus back to Jay-Z. If Diddy's empire is crumbling, it seems 50 Cent is determined to take Jay-Z down with it.
50's not to be
Oh, Tone.
50's not to be
Fifth. Y'all don't even. Fifth
play
is
around if
different.
you want to.
Fifth is different.
And he's on tour.
Yet, despite the barrage of attacks, Diddy isn't going down quietly. His legal team is fiercely defending him at every turn, and the mogul himself continues to maintain his innocence as the accusations mount. The battle is far from over, and the stakes are higher than ever. Diddy is no stranger to controversy, but his latest legal troubles are more than just a scandal. They're a full-blown crisis. Recently, the music mogul took to the media, accusing his accusers of attempting to blackmail him, labeling the cases as nothing more than a money grab. With a defiant stance, he declared, "I will not cede to these extortion attempts," while his legal team suggested that the charges are part of a larger plot to tarnish his reputation. However, despite his adamant denials, the sheer weight of the allegations, coupled with the high-profile individuals involved, makes it increasingly difficult to dismiss the possibility that there's more to this story than meets the eye. While Diddy's legal team fights to defend him, the prosecution is wasting no time building a case that paints him as anything but a victim. Among the most troubling claims are allegations that Diddy used unlawful communication methods while incarcerated, raising questions about his ability to follow the law. Court filings suggest that he used third-party texting apps and other inmates' phone numbers to reach out to people, a tactic that casts doubt on his credibility. What does it say about his behavior outside of prison if he's willing to break the rules while behind bars?
I outsold Sean Carter 6-1. I made over $80 million during the RBK.
These accusations aren't just about breaking the law. They also raise alarms about Diddy's influence on those close to him, especially his family. A recent social media video showing his children calling him on speakerphone to wish him a happy birthday sparked mixed reactions.
I don't think he's aware of his presentation. You know, there's an adjustment. There's something that's happening that's different about him and the way people perceive him.
Was this a genuine moment of family bonding, or a calculated move to sway public opinion? Critics point out that Diddy's sons, who have significant social media influence, are playing a key role in his defense, possibly trying to protect their father's image amidst the scandal. While the video may have appeared heartfelt on the surface, it also served as a reminder of the lengths Diddy is willing to go to salvage his reputation. But Diddy's biggest obstacle isn't his legal team or his family. It's 50 Cent. The rapper-turned-producer has been relentless in his pursuit, using his massive social media following to keep the pressure on Diddy. His posts, a mix of sharp memes and viral videos, have kept the public's attention squarely on the accusations against Diddy. And it's working. Once untouchable, Diddy's reputation is now being seriously damaged by the constant public scrutiny.
Tim, you're aware of international. You are like Flex here. I've always said that. I always felt like that, right?
Even those who once supported him are starting to pull back, afraid of getting caught in the fallout. As the legal battle intensifies, the stakes are higher than ever. Diddy's legacy, not just his career, is on the line.
I agree. And the risk of flight was always going to be a tough argument for the government because obviously Combs voluntarily came to New York. He surrendered his passports through his lawyer. Could have fled after the March raids of his Miami and Los Angeles homes, but he didn't. He has access to 2 private jets. I think it was a tougher argument. I know the government made the argument, but clearly the best argument was the dangerousness and the witness tampering.
For 50 Cent, this is an opportunity to cement his place as one of the most influential voices in entertainment. It's also a chance for the public to witness one of the most explosive and dramatic conflicts of contemporary Hollywood. One thing is certain, this is far from over. The legal drama continues to dominate headlines.
His application. Nima, talk to me about that.
Well, Combs is separated from the general population, right? Was Sam Bankman-Fried at least. That's someone who was granted bail, tried to tamper with witnesses, so the judge revoked his bail. So that just goes to show how these federal judges feel about witness tampering before trial.
And Diddy's image, once invincible, is rapidly being dismantled. The prosecution is doing everything it can to undermine his reputation, while his team is working overtime to restore it.
Sean Combs get another shot with Judge Subramanian? Or what will be his likelihood of success in a different court? Because there's currently a pending appeal at the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. So to get into all this, I want to bring on former federal prosecutor Nima Rahmani, friend of the show. Nima, thanks so much for coming on. First, before we even get into what he can next, were you surprised?
But perhaps the most damaging force is 50 Cent, who has taken on the role of judge, jury, and executioner in the court of public opinion. Through his savage humor, relentless trolling, and now his explosive Netflix documentary, 50 Cent has positioned himself at the forefront of this media frenzy.
Interestingly, we haven't seen the indictment yet. There's been some time lag. I suppose it will take some time to go through all the forensic, evidence.
But the story doesn't end with Diddy. This scandal has far-reaching implications that challenge the power structures of Hollywood and the music industry, threatening to expose the dark secrets that have long been hidden behind the glitz and glamour. The accusations are shocking and complex, with claims ranging from illegal communications to witness manipulation.
We do have some breaking news that we want to bring to you. It was being reported by TMZ and now Fox News, learning that Jay-Z is accused of a 13-year-old girl. That is new in the Diddy lawsuit.
As the drama unfolds, we can only expect more twists and turns as the stakes grow ever higher. One of the most gripping aspects of this case is Diddy's alleged use of unlawful communication channels while in custody. Court documents suggest that while incarcerated, Diddy used third-party apps and other inmates' phone numbers to make calls, potentially influencing witnesses and shaping the narrative to his advantage. This behavior is raising serious concerns, especially as the prosecution points out that Diddy was actively seeking bail at the time, knowing he was under constant surveillance.
This morning, rap mogul Jay-Z is denying allegations he assaulted a 13-year-old girl alongside rapper Sean Diddy Combs. That suit filed against Combs in October was amended Sunday to include Jay-Z. The identified only as Jane Doe, she was assaulted by both men.
One of the most intriguing allegations involves the use of third-party software linked to Diddy's son. The prosecution claims that Diddy sent hundreds of texts to individuals not on his approved contact list, all while using this software.
Let's start with just the statement from Jay-Z, which is so forceful in its denial. I just read a T part of it, it's long, where he says that they should file a criminal complaint. Is that even possible at this point?
Meanwhile, Diddy's defense team insists that these communications were innocent, but the mounting evidence paints a different picture. With the legal battle continuing to unfold, both sides are gearing up for what promises to be a tense and high-stakes showdown. What's truly astounding, and let's be honest, a bit unsettling, is how this controversy has spiraled beyond Diddy himself, engulfing his entire network, including his family.